Minute Tales. The story we're going to read is called A Bunny Adventure. Let's start. It was a lovely and sunny day at Green Grass Warren. All the little bunnies bounced in and out of their burrow holes, giggling, all except for Biffer and Bonnie. They sat sulking on a bank among the primroses. I'm fed up of bouncing around of the burrows all day. I want to go do something exciting and different. I think we should go on an adventure, said Bonnie excitedly. So they filled their bunny bag and snacks and set off. Biffer and Bonnie hopped along the path, under the fence and into the forest. There were lots of new smells and things to see. It was very exciting. Two little rabbits even met a friendly squirrel called Stanley and played chase. The bunnies giggled and raced around and round with their new friend. Soon they were all exhausted and they flopped down on the ground. "Phew, I'm hungry," said Bonnie. The bunnies had their picnic of carrot sandwiches. Stanley ate some nuts. Once he had finished eating, he waved goodbye and scampered off. I think I'd better get going. Watch out for Mr. Badger. He can be a little bit grumpy today, he warned. The bunnies packed their bags and carried on. The path twisted and turned, and before long, they were deep lost in the forest. The trees seemed thicker, and it felt a little bit cold. Gradually, the sun went down and the shadows stretched across the path. I've had enough adventure now. Shall we go home? asked Bonnie. Yes, let's, said Biffer. They turned around to head back, but they were a long way from home. The moon and stars began to appear. Things rustled in the wood. Biffer and Bonnie felt scared. What if we meet Mr. Badger? asked Bonnie nervously. Just at that moment, a shadowy figure stepped out of the bushes, making Biffer jump. Ah! What are you two doing out at this time? asked a gruff voice. It was Mr. Badger. The bunnies stared up at Mr. Badger, who was holding out a paw to each of them. I'm glad I found you. Your mommy and daddy have been looking for you, he said. Biffer and Bonnie looked at each other in surprise. Mr. Badger was going to help them get home. Mr. Badger took the bunnies safely to the edge of the forest, where their mommy and daddy were waiting. Sorry, we won't go off again, said Biffer. Bonnie and Biffer thanked Mr. Badger, and soon it was time for bed. They'd have enough adventure for one day. Thank you for listening. Until next time, it was me, Mira. Bye-bye!